Well, I'm back in the YouTube saddle, and this is my first video from my new home in Concord, North Carolina. When I said I was moving more in town, I meant it. In any case, back to the Vic Mignogna controversy. So, we now know who the rats that started the Kick Vic campaign are. One of the chief editors at Anime News Network, an editor for the Anime Feminist column, and Mars Girl. The other two I can fully understand because they're pro-feminists. But Mars Girl, why would she do this? Here's my opinion. Guilt and spite towards herself. What am I getting at with this? Well, here's the deal. Anyone who remembers that it's been more than 5 years and a month, about 5 years and a month, since the death of a former co-worker of Mars Girl. Well, actually, it was a suicide. Anyone who followed Channel Awesome at the time, like I did, would know that the co-worker in question was Justin Carmichael, aka the Jew Wario. Now, when news broke out in January 2015 about his suicide, there were tributes put up by many of the members of the at the time of the Channel Awesome website. But in recent years, it's come to light that Jew Wario was as big, if not an even bigger, sex predator than what Vic Mignogna is being portrayed as. And in my opinion, that struck a chord with Mars Girl. One that pretty much made her realize, oh shit, I just lionized a monster. And I can't let this happen again. But to do it by smearing a man who is, in my view, in personal interactions with Vic, is nothing like Justin was. I mean, this only came... The evidence of Justin's more unpleasurable behaviors didn't probably come out until about a year or two ago. Oh. Which would have been like 3 or 4 years after his death. I mean, was his wife aware of this? I mean, was his widow aware of this? I don't know. Probably not. That being said, what Mars Girl is doing to ruin Vic's reputation, it's now just being done out of pure spite, anger and spite towards herself, than just straight up guilt nowadays. And Mars Girl, I know you're not gonna bother listening to a guy who only has 35 subscribers to his name. After nearly 8 years on this site, 13 years having a YouTube channel, and only doing videos for about 8 of those years. And I've only been doing videos on this site since 2011, on and off, I might want to point out. And whose most watched video is, believe it or not, my take on the Indigo Lantern Tribe Oath of the Indigo Lantern Tribe. But what you did to this man, and rallying other celebrities to your sick cause, you're one of the contributors of AnimeGate, Miss Sacato, or whatever the hell your last name is. But know this, Mars Girl. Your day of judgment's coming. patting yourself in the back while you can for what you've done. But if you and I meet, I'm going to take this foot right here, shove it in your mouth, and close it once and for all. And if you don't like it, then you can just shut up and vanish into oblivion, bitch. Personally, I never liked you. You, as my anime, may critique it. Critique. I was more in line with more of a fan of Jo before he committed a sex change. Jumped the transgender train, became a male, and got involved in a homosexual relationship. That's all I'm going to say about that. My point is, Mars Girl, you made your bed years ago when you opted to lionize Jew Wario. You can't escape from it. And this stain that you're trying to put on the anime community now, people are going to come for your head. You reap what you sow. And you're going to get your punishment from on high. That's what I believe. Vic will be found innocent. His lawsuit against Funimation and Rooster Teeth will follow through. And you will be found guilty of defamation of character, slander, and every other crime of fallacy of fraudulence under the sun. And I can only wish I would be there in the state of Texas to see the courts bring the hammer down on your ass. Why? Because I'm not a social justice warrior like you. I am an AJW, an actual justice warrior. I want to see actual justice done, not social justice. And to those who have supported the I Stand With Vic cause, you know where my claim is staked. I stand with Victor Joseph Mignogna, innocent or guilty. I'm done. Mets 2128 signing out. Peace.